Y'all know Sony done fucked up, right? What's going on, y'all? What is up? What is up? It's the one and only Fat Boy Gamer Geek. Real, raw, and uncut. The Sony Press Conference 2017. You know it sucked. I'll be coming on my video talking about, oh, Sony won that shit. That shit was... Nah, that shit was uncalled for, Sony. Real, raw, and uncut. I love you, but if I'm not feeling anything, I'm going to be real. The dude came on the stage. I already knew. Because the way he looked, it looked like his homeboys were like, nah, man, we ain't going to stage. You know, we ain't presenting none of this bullshit. Because I was sitting at the edge of my bed eating my fat ass off, like hoping I was going to get some, you know, great happiness and, you know, jumping up like, oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. I didn't even get that. You know what I'm saying? Days gone. That game should be out this year. Now we gotta wait to 2018. What are you doing, Sony? Real raw and uncut. You gotta pump these games out because I'm gonna tell you guys, Sony, you're getting lazy. And that's what happens though. When you think you the king on top of things and you in the lead of selling the consoles more than Microsoft, you know, Xbox, you tend to just sit back and just be lazy thinking that you're not going to be faded. But yeah, I gotta say, y'all, they kicked your asses E3. You know what I'm saying? I'm just put it out there because they put that beastly ass Xbox One X coming out November. So I'm sitting there like, okay, what they gonna bust out? And I was like, okay, next game. We've seen this. We've seen God of War. We've seen Days Gone. Then they showed the Shadows of Colossus. I was like, hold up. Is this a new Shadow of Colossus? I mean, it kind of made me happy. And I was like, hold up. They got the remastered remake on PlayStation 3. And I still got the, you know, original first day released on PlayStation 2. I was like, damn, Sony, what are you doing? You could have released, I mean, they could have just had a Bloodborne 2 coming out or something like that. They didn't even show any more footage of Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Where was The Last of Us 2 even more, you know, progress gameplay? Oh, Detroit, Become Human. I mean, we've seen that, you know, last year because that game, you know what, I gotta say, it showed some more improvement in the graphical department, and it showed more, you know, progression. So I have to see what that game is actually going to be about. Horizon Dawn called Frozen Wildlands. And that was pretty cool. I give it that. Real raw and uncut the game. Then we got Uncharted, The Lost Legacies. Now that is a great game. You know, part of the series with, you know, the Uncharted as well, because hey, the girls in the dang video didn't have no butts. You know what I'm saying? They just had sliding down the booty slopers. I'm like, nah, man, I'm just clowning. But yeah, it didn't show nothing. Call of Duty World War II, which was magnificent. I mean, I like the way they brought back the old school feeling, and that was really nice because this is something that we all have been waiting for in the Call of Duty, because I didn't see no jump around, futuristic jetpacks and all this crazy shit. But like I said, y'all, the last Call of Duty that's been released, you know, they was enjoyable. I mean, everybody didn't like Infinite Warfare, but this one right here, when I watched that multiplayer, it had me feeling like Call of Duty from back in the day when it first came out and shit. And I saw the comments, people talking about saying, oh, they copying off Battlefield. Fuck that shit. Like I said, Call of Duty was the first one out the box doing this world shit. Then it was Battlefield. They was all in the same realm, but you guys got to remember, it's not, you know, Call of Duty didn't copy Battlefield. Spider-Man, that was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying, because it was too long. It was too long of a demo. I got kind of bored because I was like, okay, this reminded me of a Spider-Man Arkham Spider-Man game. But I gotta say, it was it's a lot of improvements from the last pass of the Spider-Man games that's been released. And thank God Activision, whoever, ain't making no more Spider-Man games, because they would have fucked that shit and made that shit the same and recycled that shit like they was doing. And I was saying, like, what's the point of releasing it next year? They could have released it next month right along with the Spider-Man movie to get the sales going. But I know it's going to be a big game because, like I said, y'all, I think it's made by what? Insomniac? The people that made, I believe, Resistance. As a matter of fact, we could have seen a Resistance 4 game. Or maybe a new Killzone game or something out of the box with Sony, because there was things going around saying they was working on a new tablet gaming thing. If they were, it was supposed to be like the Nintendo Switch. They lucky they didn't put that shit on stage, because that shit would have been like, what the fuck are you doing, Sony, trying to copy? What is this Monster Hunter's World game? Now, that shit was kept in the dark. And I was like, because when they first showed the trailer, I was like, that's a Monster Hunter game by the way, the movements and I first seen the dinosaur, I was like, is that a Monster Hunter game? And then it popped up, Monster Hunter. I was like, how the hell did Sony get a Monster Hunter game? And we're used to playing Monster Hunter on Nintendo. I mean, we have to see how well that's going to work, because like I said, I was like, that should have been on Nintendo. Like, we got to, test the waters. But y'all get back to me in the comments and let me know how you guys feel. And Sony, like I said, y'all, I don't know. I got to keep y'all at the last totem pole, because like I said, Xbox, did it. They showed something out the box with their console. Ubisoft is, doing it. And rate, comment, subscribe, y'all. Love y'all.